Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 2 of the night in our main gym. Tonight we'll have the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies going up against the Boise Brave. I'm your commentator, Lucas Stevenson, and I'll be doing your play-by-play tonight. And we take it down courtside for the PA announcer.
Welcome everybody to game number 4 of the district tournament. First, we're going to introduce the visiting Boise Braves. Number 2, Allison Ross. Number 4, Charlize Self. Number 5, Maddie Burgess. Number 6, Kate Cooper. Number 7, Katie Black. Number 8, Gail Spurgeon. Number 9, Kelly Hayes. Number 11, Carly Lewis. Number 12, Ava Bryan. Number 13, Keith Grant. Number 14, Avery Spurgeon. Number 15, Olivia Navarro. Boise is coached by Ashley Holtz. So now your home team, Rocky Mountain. Number 1, Brooklyn Schreick. Number 2, Tiana Brasby. Number 3, Maggie Carrier. Number 4, Samantha Hatzenberger. Number 5, Hadley Bottle. Number 6, Catherine Michelle. Number 7, Olivia Desolate. Number 8, Ella Ebright. Number 9, Peyton Treadwell. Number 10, Caitlin Crosby. Number 11, Audrey Hart. Number 12, Becca Ferguson. Number 13, Amanda Lopez. Number 14, Lexi Cooper. Number 15, Bailey Brooks. Rocky Mountain's coached by Nick Bogar. Good luck, girls.
And we're hoping for a good matchup between both teams. Right now, over on our River Glen Grizzly News Network, Timberline and Mountain View are still going at it in set number 5. And this is game number 2 in the main gym. This is between the number 2 seeded team in the West, Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, going up against the number 3 seeded team in the East, the Boise Brave. And if you saw earlier, the number 1 seeded team in the West, the Eagle Mustangs, clinched their spot into the winner's bracket. Capital falling just short in 4 sets, moving to the loser's bracket. Both games will be on our channel right here tomorrow. Game starting at 5, and we are getting ready to start. And Boise serves it over, and we are underway in game number 2 of this matchup. Rocky getting the first point. Rocky getting another point off a tip off of the net. Serving for Rocky number 8, Ella. Rocky getting a hit down. That hit coming off at number 13. That is Amanda Lopes. Rocky starting off with a 4-0 lead. Ella Ebright serving well to start for Rocky. That ball will go out of bounds for Boise's first point of the match. Now serving for Boise, number 7. That is Lily Owens. Tipped up over the net by Rocky. Rocky will get that point off a block for number 13. That is Amanda Lopes. Serving now for Rocky, number 7, Olivia. Excuse me, number 2, that is Tiana. Serve will go over to Boise's side. Boise's number 6 will tip it over. Rocky hits it back over to Boise's side. Back set to, I believe that was number 8. Substitution now, number 14 will come off for number 9. Now serving for Boise, number 2, Allison Ross. Ross gets it over to Rocky's side. Rocky just hits it a little bit short. Boise grabbing that point. Serving for Boise now, number 8, that is Yale Spoja. Spoja gets it over the net and out of bounds it'll go, and a point for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 4, Samantha. And that serve coming short, hitting the net, giving the point to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Substitution now, Samantha, number 4, will come out for number 3, Maddie Carter. Boise gets it over to Rocky's side. Blocked down by Boise. Serving for Boise now. That is number 6, Katie Cooper. Cooper gets it over the net. Diving effort there by number 2. Hit coming. And that ball will go out of bounds, and Boise will tie the game up at 7. Cooper serves it over the net. Spike coming down from Cooper. And that point will go to Boise. Score is 8-7 in favor of the Brave right now. Katie Cooper to still serve. And that point going to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 9. That is Peyton Treadwell. Rocky Mountain able to keep that up. Great diving effort there by both players. Back set. That point will go to Rocky Mountain. Score is 9-8. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 8, Ella Ebridge, sorry. Boise getting it over onto Rocky's side. That ball will go out of bounds, giving Rocky another point. Score is 10-8. Serving for Rocky now, number 9, Peyton Treadwell. Serve coming from Treadwell. Gets it over to Boise's side, excuse me. And a miss hit there by Boise, and that was off of number 7. That is Katie Black. Serving for Rocky again is Peyton Treadwell, excuse me. Treadwell hits that out of bounds. It'll be a point to the Boise Brave. Coming into the game now, number 14, Avery Spoja. And serving now for the Brave is Kellen Hayes. Big spike down there by Boise, and Boise gets the point off a huge spike by number 8. That is Yale Spoja, and she's got an arm. Boise within 1 point. Serving for Boise now, Kellen Hayes. Just a miscommunication there by Boise. And the point will go to Rocky Mountain. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 1, Brooklyn. Substitution for Rocky, number 15, Bailey Brooks will come in for number 12, that is Becca Ferguson. That ball will go out of bounds. Point will go to the Boise Braves. Serving for Boise now, number 15, Olivia Ervo. Sorry if I butchered that name. Big hit by number 4. That is Charsley Self for Boise. Serving for Boise now, Olivia. Point will go to the Boise Brave. 2 hit. Boise will take the lead with that point. It is 12-13. Olivia to serve over again. Rocky there to collect. Back set now. Big hit by number 14 for Boise. That is Avery Spoja. Giving Boise another big hit by Boise. Number 15 for Boise tries to go down for that. That is Olivia Ervo. Serving for Rocky now, number 8. That is Ella Ebridge. Boise there to collect. Diving effort there. And that point will go to the Boise Brave. Blocked by Rocky, and a point goes to them, taking the lead 16-15 now. Serving for Rocky, that is number 2, Tina Brasby, excuse me. Serve going over to Boise's side. Boise will set it up, and blocked back by Rocky. Another hit coming, tipped up over. Outside hit. And that point will go to Rocky. Rocky taking a 2-point lead now. Boise sets it up, spiked outside, point goes down. And it'll be 17-16 substitution now. Number 14, that is Avery Spoja, will come off for number 2, number 7, that is Katie Black. Serving for Boise, Allison Ross, she is number 2. Rocky needs to get it back over to Boise's side. Inside setup, tip down, and Boise will score and ties the game up at 17. And a timeout called by Rocky. Score at the timeout is 17 apiece in set number 1. We will be back after the timeout. Boise scoring that point off of a big hit coming out back. And number 2, Allison Ross, will be serving now. Set up for the inside. Back set now for Rocky. Blocked by Boise, putting them up by 2, 17-19. And this first set going by very quick as we are almost in the 20s. Allison Ross to serve, and we'll get that point off of a mishandle there by Rocky. Allison Ross to serve for Boise. Set for the outside. Blocked by Rocky. Blocked by Boise, and point goes to Rocky. Putting them down by 2 now. Substitution for Rocky, number 12 will come on. That is Becca Ferguson. Number 15 will come off. That is Bailey Brooks. Serving now for Rocky. That is number 12, Becca Ferguson. And that point will go to Rocky. Rocky within 1 point now of tying the game up at 20s. Number 12, Becca Ferguson to serve. Outside spike tipped over. Rocky's number 4 will get it back. Tipped it back over. Allison Ross there. And Rocky will tie the game up at 20. Rocky Mountain seeded number 2 in the West. Boise seeded number 3 in the East. Still serving for Rocky, Becca Ferguson. Hit coming down. Another hit coming, and that'll go into the net for a Boise Brave point. And it's a close one here in the first set between these two teams. And it's tied up again at 21 in the first set. Serving for Rocky now, number 4, that is Samantha. Samantha will get it over to Allison Ross. Big hit coming now. Good diving effort there. And number 2, that is Tina Brasberry, goes into the net. Substitution now, number 4. Samantha will come off for number 3, Maddie Carrier. Excuse me. Serve from Boise now. Inside hit coming, and that will go in, putting Boise up by 2 now. Serving for Boise, number 6, Katie Cooper. And a timeout called by the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, and we'll be back after the timeout. And that serve from Boise going out of bounds. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 9, Peyton Treadwell. Went short, tipped off the net though. Rocky ties the game up at 23 apiece. And set number 1. Peyton Treadwell to serve again for Rocky. Serve coming in. Gets it to Allison Ross. Outside hit coming. Big hit. And it'll be a point to the Boise Braves. Allison Ross will come off for number 14, Avery Spoja. Now number 9, that is Kellen Hayes serving. And the Boise Brave will win the first set. Final score of this set, 23-24 in favor of the Boise Braves. We'll be back for the start of the second set. All right, and we are back after that timeout. Excuse, not timeout. After that first set, moving on to set number 2. Final score in set number 1 goes in Boise's favor. It was 23-25 to Boise. Boise takes a 1-0 lead in a best-of-3 match between Rocky Mountain. Serving for Rocky Mountain, number 1, Brooklyn. Good spike down by number 14 for Boise. That is Avery Spoja. And she will get the points going for Boise in the second set. Serving for Boise now, number 15, Olivia. Boise gets the second point. Rocky Mountain thought that one was going to go into the net, just tipped off the top of the net and just falls down. Olivia to serve again, and that one goes into the net. Now serving for Rocky Mountain, number 8, Ella Ebridge, excuse me. Outside hit coming, blocked by Rocky, and a point will go to the Boise Brave. And if you want to stay up to date with all the tournament action going on right here in the Capitol High main gym and Aux Gym, we will be covering all events in this volleyball district matchup. Over in our Aux Gym, we have the number 1 seeded team in the East, the Skyview Hawks, going up against the number 4 seeded team in the East, the Cuna Cavemen. You can find that game over on the GNN River Glen Grizzly News Network over there. Our commentator Mac Noltensmeyer is commentating over there. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you don't want to miss an update from all the live events going on here at Capitol High School and the SIC. Rocky scoring that point, putting the game tied at 3. Now serving for Rocky, that is number 2, Tina Bradsbury. Bradsbury serves it into the net. Now serving for Boise, number 2, Allison Ross. That point goes to Boise. Score is 7-9. Serving for Boise now, number 9, Kellen Hayes. Tipped over, tries to go for the tip over the net, number 1, Brooklyn, and she will just fall short. Now Kellen Hayes to serve again for the Boise Brave. And Kellen Hayes going off on Rocky right now, getting another point for them. It is 7-11 in favor of the Boise Brave. Kellen Hayes to serve again. And Boise will get another point. Kellen Hayes now serving. Rocky gets it over back to Boise's side. Big hit coming, and that will stay in for a point. That point will go to Rocky. Serving for Rocky now, number 1, Brooklyn. Big hit coming from the outside, blocked by Rocky. It'll be another point. Be another point for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Still serving for Rocky, number 1, Brooklyn. Boise looking for some people. Big hit coming. Rocky there to collect it. And that'll set out of bounds. It'll be a Boise point. Substitution for Boise now, number 5, Maddie Bodges will come in for number 15, Olivia Evero. Tipped over the net into Rocky's side. Tip coming over from Boise. Blocked down by Boise's number 14. That is Avery Spoja. And Boise will get a point, and a timeout is called by Rocky Mountain. Score at the timeout, Rocky Mountain 9, Boise Brave 15. We will be back after the timeout. Substitution for Boise, number 7, that is Katie Black, will come off for number 4, that is Charcy Self. Tipped down by Boise, they get the point. Score is 11-17. And we have your matchups for tomorrow for game number 5 and game number 6. Those matchups are Eagle versus Mountain View. That is in the winner's bracket. That will be right here in the gym tomorrow night starting at 5 p.m. Coverage will begin at 4:30. And then in the loser's bracket over in the Capitol Aux Gym, we'll have the Capitol Eagles going up against the Timberline Wolves. Playing right now, we have the Skyview Hawks and the Kuna Cavemen going on in the Capitol Aux Gym. And this is our matchup right now, the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies going up against the Boise Brave. That score is 12-18. Boise Brave on top in sets, 1-0. Boise getting a tip over the net, and a point will go to the Boise Brave. The score is 12-20. And a timeout called by the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Score at the timeout is 12-20. We will be back after the timeout. Over in the Capitol Aux Gym, we have Skyview going up against Kuna. That score is Skyview on top 13-4. No sets won over there as Timberline forced a set number 5 over Mountain View, pushing that game start time back. If you want to go watch that game, that is over on the GNN River Glen News Network. Allison Ross to serve for the Boise Brave. And that ball will go sailing out of bounds off of number 4 for Boise. That is Charlie Sheff. Point will go to Rocky, excuse me. Score here is 13-20. Serving for Rocky Mountain now, number 12. That is Becca Ferguson. And that ball will go out of bounds. No, it was pancaked down by number 2 for Rocky. That is Tina Brasbury. Excellent play there by Rocky. Tipped back over the net by Boise. Tipped over into Boise's area, and the point will go to Rocky off a great rally there. A great pancake by number 2 for Rocky. That is Tina Brasbury. Rocky well deserving that point off of a great rally. And that ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be a point to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Still serving for Rocky Mountain, that is number 12, Becca Ferguson. And Boise will get that point. Score is 15-21. Serving now for Boise is number 8, Yale Spoja. And that point will go to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Putting them down by 5 now. Rocky crawling their way back in here. Serving for Rocky, number 4, that is Samantha. She will serve that one into the net, and it'll be a Boise Brave point. Substitution now, number 3, Maddie Career, will come in for number 4, Samantha. And over in the Skyview and CUNA game, Skyview on top 17-8 in the still in the first set. That ball will go sailing out of bounds from Rocky. Boise looking to win the second set, putting a 2-0 lead on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Tipped over the net by Rocky Mountain. Boise, big spike down. Boise 1 point away from taking a 2-0 lead on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Score is 16-24. Once again, this is a double elimination match. That ball goes sailing out of bounds. Point to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. And this is a double elimination match. So if you lose here, you still have a chance over in the Aux Gym. That ball will go out of bounds. Rocky Mountain coming back into it. Score is 18-24 now. Rocky Mountain seeded number 2 in the West, and Boise Braves seeded number 3 in the East. Serving for Rocky, number 9, that is Peyton Treadwell. And that will come back. Boise gets it over back to Rocky's side. Rocky sets up, blocked by Boise, but a point will go to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, making the score 19-24. Rocky making a comeback in here. Peyton Treadwell to serve now. Tipped over and Boise wins the second set. Final score in second set, 19-25 in favor of Boise. We will be back for the start of the third set. Boise taking a 2-0 lead on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Score over in the Skyview Hawks versus the CUNA Cavemen. That score is 23-9 in favor of the Skyview Hawks. Still in the first set. And welcome to the start of the third set. Rocky Mountain getting the first point. And over in the Aux Gym, Skyview taking the first set 25-12. That is over in the Aux Gym right now. You can watch that on the GNN River Glen Video Broadcasting channel. Right here we got Rocky Mountain Grizzlies going up against the Boise Brave, as Boise ties it right there, tied at 1-1 in the third set. Serving for Boise now, number 9, Kellen Hayes. Excuse me, number 7, that is Katie Black. Boise taking that point. It is now 1-2 in favor of the Brave. Boise going down for that. And that point will go to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, tying the set up at 2 apiece. Rocky Mountain seeded number 2 in the West. Boise seeded number 3 in the East. Two very good teams having two phenomenal seasons. And Boise gets that point. Number 2, Allison Ross serving for Boise now. Rocky hit, spiking it, blocked by Boise. And Boise will get that point. It is 4-2. Boise taking a commanding 2-point lead. Excuse me. Allison Ross to serve over. Rocky sends it back. Blocked again by Boise. That is number 8, Yale Spoja, and number 9, Kellen Hayes on the blocks. Both are seniors. Yale Spoja is 6'11", and Kellen Hayes is 5'11". And boy, did they have some hops. Getting 2 blocks in a row on Rocky Mountain. Boise taking a 4-point lead over the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Number 2, Allison Ross to serve again. Allison Ross has had one unbelievable night for serves. She has collected a bunch of points for Boise. Boise sends it back over to Rocky's side. Rocky will send it up in the middle, and that will go out of bounds for a point for Boise. 5-point lead for the Boise Brave. Allison Ross to serve again. And that will go in. That will stay in for a Boise Brave point. Score is 8-2. Allison Ross to serve again. Big hit over by number 4 for Rocky. That is Samantha. Big hit. Substitution now for Rocky, number 12. That is Becca Ferguson will come in for number 15, Bailey Brooks. Serving for Rocky now, number 12, Becca Ferguson. Blocked by Rocky. Boise tries to recover, can't get there, and it'll be 5-8 now. Excuse me, 4-8. In favor of the Boise Braves. Big hit down there by number 9 for Rocky. That is Peyton Treadwell. Rocky crawling their way back into this third set, not wanting to go home yet. And number 8, Ella Ebridge will send that into the net. Serving for Boise now, that is number 8, Yale Spoja. tipped up over the net by Rocky. Another tip by Boise. Boise there to collect it. They will send it back over in deep. Big hit going out of bounds. That is number 9. That is Kellen Hayes. And she just had a big hit, and substitution for Rocky now. Number 3, Madison Carrier, comes in for number 4, Samantha. Both teams fighting hard, and their unthinkable has happened. As you saw in the Eagle Capital game, Eagle coming back from a 12-point deficit on the Capital Eagles, taking that game. That game was won 3-1. And Eagle will play Mountain View tomorrow night right here in the main gym. Coverage for that game will start at 4:30, and the first serve will be around 5. And that ball goes sailing out of bounds. Rocky picking up that point. It is 7-10. Serving for Rocky now, that is number 9, Peyton Treadwell. And Rocky slow to get up on that play. And Boise will get the point. Serving for Boise now, that is number 9, Kellen Hayes. Big hit there by Boise. Another big hit. Big hit coming, and that'll go down for a Boise point. Score is 7-12. And Boise picking up that point is 7-13 now. And over in the Skyview CUNA game, Skyview is on top 6-3 in the second set. Skyview won the first set. They're on top of sets by 1-0. In that best of 3 match, you can find that game over on the River Glen video broadcasting channel. Right here we have the Boise Braves going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Boise taking a commanding 2-0 lead in sets. We are in set number 3, and a timeout is called by the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Score in the timeout is 7-14 in favor of the Boise Brave. We will be back after the timeout. All right, and we are back from after that timeout. And number 9 for Boise, Kellen Hayes, to be serving. It is 7-14. Let's get it kicked off again. Here we go. And that ball will go out of bounds. It is 8-14 now. Substitution now for Rocky, number 15. Bailey Brooks will come back into the game for number 12, Becca Ferguson. Now serving for Rocky, that is number 1, Brooklyn. Tipped up over to number 8 for Rocky. Outside, number 8 sets it over. Outside set coming. Blocked by Rocky, sent back. And that ball will go out of bounds, giving the point to Boise. It is 8-15. Substitution now for Boise. Number 5, Maddie Bodgers will come in for number 15, Olivia Evero. Now serving for Boise, number 5, Maddie Bodgers. Good diving effort there by Bodgers. Outside set coming. Tipped up over. Blocked down by number 14. That is Avery Spoja for Boise. Giving Boise the point. It's 8-16 now. Boise having a commanding 8 lead. 9-point lead now for the Boise Brave. That is their biggest lead tonight. Maddie Bodgers to serve again for Boise. They will send it up over. Allison Ross there to collect. Outside hit coming. And that ball will go down off of a deflected block by number 3. That is Maddie Carter for Rocky. Rocky Mountain on a 10-point differential right now. Rocky Mountain sends it back over, and it'll be a Rocky Mountain point. It is 9-18 now. Substitution for Rocky. Number 4, Samantha, will come back into the game, and number 3, Maddie, will come out of the game. Setups tipped over the net there by Boise. Rocky putting it back over. Tries to go for a pancake down. That is number 6. That is Katie Cooper. She tries to go for the pancake. Now serving for Rocky, number 8, Ella Ebridge. Excuse me. And that ball will go out of bounds. It is 10-19. Substitution now for Boise, number 11, that is Carly Lewis, will come into the game, and number 6, Katie Cooper, will come out of the game. Serving for Boise now, number 7, Katie Black. And she will serve that one into the net, giving Rocky a point. It is 11-19 now. Both teams in double digits. Serving for Rocky now, number 2, Tina Brasbury. And that ball will be served out of bounds. Rocky is now at 9 points for a point differential. Boise on top. Allison Ross to serve now for Boise. It is 20-11. 20-12 now. Rocky scores that point. And over in the Skyview Hawks versus the Kuna Cavemen, it is a close one there in set number 2. It is 12-10 over there. And if you'd like to watch that one, please head over to the GNN River Glen video broadcasting channel if you'd like to watch that one. And if you want to stay up to date with all the coverage going on here in the 5A District 3 volleyball tournament, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. As Boise gets a point, we'd love all the revenue, as the SIC is not allowing any fans in the stadiums due to COVID-19. And Rocky Mountain calls a timeout. Score at the timeout is 12-22 in favor of the Boise Brave. We will be back after the timeout. And we are back after that timeout. Boise serving now. Score is 12-22 in favor of the Boise Brave. Rocky Mountain getting that point. Score is 13-22. Substitution now. Number 4 will come off for number 3. That is Samantha, and she will come off for number 3. That is Maddie Carter. Number 3, Maddie, to serve for Rocky. Allison Ross there to grab it. Hits it over. That point will go to Boise. Score is 13-23 now. Boise there to hit it over. It'll go to number 3, Maddie. Rocky Mountain hits it back over and gets a point. Score is 14-23 now. Ball goes over into Boise's side. Rocky Mountain sparking a comeback now. Score is 15-23. Still in favor of the Boise Brave. That ball goes over. Boise sets it up. Looks for the tip. Outside hit coming. Spikes it down. Boise 1 point away from taking the game. And moving on to the winner's bracket. Serving for Boise now, number 9. She will get that over. Boise gets it back over to Rocky's side. Rocky will send it back over to Boise's side now. Good diving effort there to keep Boise alive. Boise will send it back over to Rocky's side. Rocky blocks it down. Boise wins the match. Boise moving on to the winner's bracket, playing here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. after our game between the number 1 seeded Eagle Mustangs and the number 3 seeded Mountain View Mavericks. Final score in this game, Boise on top 25-15 over Rocky Mountain. We will see you tomorrow night. I'm Lucas Stevenson signing off.